Demon City is an action movie based off of a manga. This one's on Netflix. It's a special movie adaptation. We're following Sakata. He's a vicious hitman who kills a criminal group at the beginning of the film. However, he's going to retire with his wife and child. Everything's going to be fine. He's going to be out of the game. However, a group of 5 Oni mask-wearing villains show up and they eliminate his family and shoot him in the head and put him into a coma. So 12 years later, the city is now on the cusp of generalization. It's sort of been gentrified by the 5 criminals, and Sakata's kind of in a coma. He hasn't been able to do much. However, one of the masked Oni men show up to kill him with a needle, and he manages to get his mobility back and then decides to take revenge on the men who killed his family. So this movie is very similar to literally the plot of Kill Bill Volume 1. I mean, you literally have the badass assassin, has their family wiped out, shot in the head, kept in a coma. However, it's unrealistic. You know, if someone's in a coma for 12 years, you lose a lot of musculature. You're not the same fighter you were. If you woke up from the coma, you'd be like paralyzed. And this, for dramatic purposes, sure. He wakes up, he starts trying to fight some bad guys. There's a couple of action sequences in this movie that are okay. They have some high energy, a lot of good stunt work, like throwing people into tables and stuff. There's a really nicely choreographed one in a warehouse full of like forklifts and stairs and throwing things at people. But the movie does get wildly over the top to the point of ridiculousness, where the main character's getting like grievous bodily harm through waves of enemies and just being fine, and then stumbling through the last couple fight scenes. Overall, the movie, honestly, just it feels too familiar. It feels like a Kill Bill ripoff. I mean, it does have some good stunt work, and but the plot's not original. It's literally the exact same plot as Kill Bill. Like, I'm surprised. Maybe Kill Bill copied the manga. I don't know when it was published, but either way, the result is a simply super bloody and gruesome movie, but kind of generic and a little bit unrealistic at times. It's definitely doesn't do much to be realistic. I mean, they could have had him shot in the head, and then the guy who betrayed him was so guilty he took care of him, and he's been in hiding. You know, like he woke up from the coma a couple years later, but he's all weak after, you know, 2-3 years of losing muscle mass, so he's got to like work out for the remaining to get his revenge, and he decides to do it in coincidence with the new super spa hotel thing or whatever that's being opened. They could have redid it to make it more modernized for the modern film, because the plot's also similar to Hard to Kill, another pretty solid I was in a coma, now I'm back fighting people kind of movie. So overall, Demon City is a bit of a disappointment. Maybe if they added in a supernatural angle or something with 5 villains. But other than that, I give it a 5 out of 10.